Okay, welcome back again. In the last couple videos, we did the pre-slope, and then we did the shower pan liner. And this is what we have here. And so this video, I'm gonna go ahead and get this drain put in and get measured up and start going on the final pan. So the next trip I can hopefully start tiling if time permits. Remembering we slit the pan to get these screw heads through. There's no blade out right now. I'm just pushing this through here a little bit. You know, there's some silicone that's around here, and I'm just pushing this through so that when I get this piece on, it'll go on there. All right, so then let me just take this drain out for a minute. So when this piece of the drain goes in, this one here, it's gonna help lock down this area. And these are some weep holes right here that allows water to also kind of get in, because the weep holes are right there. So in theory, if water got under the tile and all that, it'll hit this and slip into the drain. Now we just tighten this up. Kind of locking it all in. All right, I like that. That doesn't need to be there anymore now because we're gonna put this piece. The thing is, you don't wanna slam this all the way down, because then what's gonna happen is your foundation is not gonna be thick enough to withstand the weight, etc. So you wanna have a little bit of space here. And I'm gonna get my handy dandy tape measure and get some better measurements. Stand by. All right, so I'm back again. Now, off camera, I did the math, which it's probably better that way. Anyway, so basically on this shower pan, the final one, if you remember from the other video, I was saying that the pre-slope you can fudge a little bit, but this one really has to be good. This is where your tile's going on and all that stuff. So I did some figuring, and you really want this thing about 1.5 inches thick. It needs to be a very good base, okay? And it has to support tile weight, all that kind of stuff, you know? And a lot of water. So, well, hopefully not water. Hopefully that's just beating off the tile. Anyway, it just needs to have a thick base, and it just needs to support weight and all that stuff. So, being that the mix is mostly sand with just a little bit of concrete in it, the thicker the better, all right? So I went ahead and I figured it. At the drain itself, I'm about 1.25 inches, roughly. Roughly 1.25 inches, but remember, it's going to be a little less than that. Let me just make it a little bigger. All right, there we go, a little higher. All right, so at the drain itself, to the drain is about 1.5 inches. Of course, I'll be coming in just under this, because then the mud and the tile goes on top of that. And that can sit up above this maybe 1/16 to 1/8, so the water falls into this. But then you don't want as much of a step off from your tile to your drain that your foot feels it. So yes, it'll have some grout in there, but still, you just want to be careful about that. I ended up going 1.5 inches up here. That's level there. As you can see, it comes to the bottom of the pan pretty much. I'm going well over the the 1/4 inch per foot drop. All right, so my bubble's gone, as you can see. So that's pretty much level there. And that's about where you want to be bubble wise, but I'm way over here. It has a heck of a slope to it, but I'm trying to keep it 1.5 inches. So 1.5 inches here, 1.5 inches here. Because I did the pre-slope, it's still going to slope with 1.5 inches. So I put the level on it, the laser level, and I got the measurement all the way around. I went ahead and marked it. I'll just look for that line as I'm screeding. It's time to get started on this. I'm gonna go ahead and put it together. It's gonna be pretty much the same thing as the pre-slope if you watch that video. I'm not gonna do too much filming of that. I'm gonna mix this stuff up, get it on there, and I'll get back with you when I'm doing my finishing touches. All right, we're back. this is the finished product right here. This is the shower pan. You know, I kind of saved y'all from all the work of me screeding over it. It's been about another hour. That's it. I kind of went over it. It has some tight spots where the since the drain is a little off center, a lot off center. Again, not a mistake. For it pitching up that way, so I tried to soften it up a little bit so it kind of dips down like this, yet down into the drain. And I am about 3/8 of an inch around, roughly 3/8 of an inch around the whole drain. I have that much of a gap, so when I tile, it'll be about even, just a little over. That's that, and I'm gonna get moving on. That's gonna be it for now. So thanks for watching again, and talk to you soon. Bye.